What's going on, guys? This is Jigsaw here, and today what I have for you guys is a tips and trick video on how you should be using the EXO suit and your EXO abilities. Now, the very best EXO ability in the game is the EXO Overclock ability. Anything else, throw it out the window because you don't need it. It's useless compared to this. Now, here is why. So the EXO Overclock ability gives you a short speed boost. It lasts about 10 seconds, but it's just long enough for you to get the edge on your opponent with where you need to go. This game, as you all have figured out by now, is a very, very fast-paced run-and-gun kind of game with so much movement created by the EXO suits and the large maps. Now, the idea behind using Overclock is that you get the speed advantage that you need to combat your opponent before they realize what hit them. The other EXO abilities just don't really match up to what it can do. You know, you look at other EXO abilities like EXO Stim, and you think, it's really hard to know when you're going to need extra health, because usually that would be in a gunfight and you can't really just turn it on real quick. EXO Mute is really only viable in Search and Destroy, and even then you don't really need it, because it doesn't even last that long. And you just look at the other EXO abilities and they're just not worth it compared to Overclock. Overclock gives you the speed you need. Speed kills, you all know that, and if you're going to want to be successful in this game, you need to be using EXO Overclock. Now, in this gameplay that you guys are watching right now, this is a hardpoint game, and I'm really working on playing the objective here. You can see me run into the hill multiple times, and while I am dying a lot, I wanted to show you guys an average gameplay to show you that you can use this when you die a lot, and you can use it so you can get a lot of kills. If you notice, every single time I'm spawning up, I'm turning on my EXO Overclock because you need to take advantage of your EXO ability. If you're not using your EXO ability often, and by often I mean almost every life, you're at a disadvantage. You need to be using it every single time you spawn up, especially if it's the Overclock. Now, the way I'm using it here is I'm spawning up, turning on the Overclock, and I'm using that to get right back into the action. If you notice that I die, I'm spawning up, running fast right back to the objective and getting kills again, or I'm getting objective points again, and I'm doing very well for my team. Again, I am dying a lot, but that's because I'm playing the objective, so that is expected to an extent. The idea behind showing you guys this particular gameplay was to show you how viable it is in a respawn type game mode. Now here, we're going to flip over to a Search and Destroy game. Search and Destroy, obviously you only get one life per round, so you want to play it pretty cool. But if you're going to want to get the kills and the positioning that you want on your opponent, rushing is always a good strategy if you can do it right. Rushing is not easy, and it takes some skill and some coordination, but when you have the EXO Overclock on, you can get to certain situations a lot faster. Getting to the enemy spawn as quick as possible and getting behind them, even if you don't meet them head on a rush, is such a good idea because they will never expect you from your back that quickly. If you guys become successful using the EXO Overclock, I promise you your game will improve, especially your objective play, but more importantly your overall gameplay, because as you know, speed is so important in this game and you need to take advantage of it. So practice this next time you get on. Hop in a hardpoint game, a team deathmatch, domination, search and destroy, whatever you play, but make it an effort to every time that you spawn up, you turn on that EXO Overclock and you rush the opponent. You will see its effects immediately and you will really appreciate what it does compared to any other EXO ability. So that's all we have for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this tip video, and I really hope you all can take something away from this and use it to make your own game better. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video and comment down below if it helped you out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Jigsaw, signing out.